Good morning, my friends. I am caffeinated, perky, and ready for a good thrift trip. We are thrifting today at a local Salvos because it's Wednesday and this video needs to go up by Friday, and I do not want to miss out on an upload. I've just had a lot going on in my personal life, and so yeah, we are staying close to home, but on the next thrift trip we'll head out to places unknown. Before we go in, just want to give you guys a heads up that it is school holidays here, and yeah, I don't enjoy thrifting in school holidays. Everything's really picked over from the young ones. As we all know, thrifting is a trend for them, but for us seasoned thrift junkies, you know, we're pros at this, so we'll make the best of it. And also what I am on the hunt for today is some beautiful pieces for my European trip in June, or some very gorgeous boho chic pieces. Lots of ruffles, lots of volume, floaty pieces, dramatic sleeves, that kind of thing. So without further ado, let us go thrifting. Look what I found. Hermes, made in Italy, size 39. Could these actually be real? I need to hold on to these. $13.50. What do you guys think of this? It's kind of like a cape poncho. It's not vintage. I checked the fabric. It was 85% cotton. I actually don't mind this. I need to try that on. I need to show you guys this skirt because I'm pretty sure a lot of you are gonna love it. It's silk and it's vintage Liz Claiborne, $13.50. It's very pretty. Should I try this on? Maybe I will for you guys. I don't know if it's me, but I'm doing it for you. I thought that this might have been real suede, but it's not. It's polyester, $18.50. The brand is Ishka. Very cute boho Western vibes, but not for me. So that is it in the boutique selection. I am now over in knitwear and outerwear. I found a few good pieces, but still more than I want to pay. This is a gorgeous vintage coat. It's 70% wool, double-breasted in a navy color. That's really beautiful, but it is $22.50. And the only reason I would buy this if it was in a more reasonable price range is to sell, because I already have a navy coat. So I just wanted to show you that. I also found this vintage Katie's denim jacket. I'm not sure if it's dated. I need it to be older, you know, more vintage. I don't know, I think the pockets are a little dated. Maybe I'll just slip it on over my dress. The sleeve's pretty cool. Okay, it's hard to tell without looking in a full-length mirror. Yeah, I just think I can do better. Yeah, $15. And look at this vintage piece. Navy and white, very Parisian. Can I modernize it? I don't know about this. The pockets are not functional, so that is a deterrent. I just love that white trim. You need functional pockets on a blazer. So this is a Q wool coat, but again, this detail at the waist for me is dated. A little half sleeve though. And this one is $18. I found some more vintage, but again, it's just not something I can modernize. This is $35, and this one over here is $15. Look at the label on that. As much as I adore vintage, it has to be something that I can modernize. Otherwise, it's going to look too costumey. So it needs to have just a chicness to it. You know, you don't want to be able to date a piece. And so whenever I say this is too dated, it's because I can kind of date the piece to the era, to the decade. You know what I mean? Still only the two pieces in my basket, but there's heaps of outerwear and knitwear to go through. And although I'm good, I am still looking for pieces to sell on my Depop, and anything special, perhaps in a color that I don't have, or a texture, or a shape. This quilted jacket is not bad. I mean, they cost around $100 on the high street. So if you can thrift one for $10, it may not have, you know, the real trendy details, but that is pretty good for $10. It's got elastic on the side, a button detail in the back. The sleeve could be wider, little zip detail. I think that's a good find. This is a wool silk blend knit from Country Road. It's a long line silhouette with a turtleneck in a beautiful soft grey marl. Grey is very on trend this winter. This is a gorgeous piece to style with a pair of skinny or slim jeans tucked into some under the knee riding boots. Throw on a blazer if you want as well, and that is just simple chic. $12 is a great price. I might try that on. I really love forest green. I just think it's a gorgeous color for winter. This is a viscose blazer by Katie's. That's not vintage. Look, it's not bad for $10. Yeah, I think I can do better. I found a vintage knit. It's not wool, it's acrylic. How much is this one? $8, but look at the color. What a gorgeous color. I'm not sure about the button detail. I mean, it's cute, but not for me. What is this? No. Look how old this label is. It could have been a school uniform. New South Wales WBA. It's got pockets, zip front, $10. What do you think of this cropped little jacket? $15, but orange tags are half price. I just saw that. This could actually be really cute. Try that on. Let's go through some skirts together. I am not on the hunt for anything in particular. I do love a mini and I do love a midi. I would love to find something floaty and tiered. That's interesting. Is this vintage? There is no label on this, but I just love the pattern. Well, it is a plaid, but it's a crinkle fabric. And I love that pop of pink with the navy. I think I need to try this on. I thought this might have been vintage, but have a guess who it's by. Shein. If only this was in a nicer fabric and vintage, but it's by Valley Girl. And it's not great. I found this pleated top with this beautiful fluted sleeve by H&M. I love that colour. I gotta try that on. I am not sure what this is. It's a high-low hem. I like the high neckline, and if this is the back, it's longer and pleated. I think I'm going to try this on. Ooh, what is this? I like the sleeve. The neckline is good too. Who's this by? ASOS. Do I love it? Not really. This should be in the dress section. It's quite cute actually. A long sleeve shift dress in a gingham print, and it's got pockets. $10, H&M. I'm gonna pass, but that is such a cute piece. Look at this beautiful dress that I found. It's a maxi length with slight pleating. The sleeve is a little flutter sleeve and it has a little bit of beading on the trim. I think it's so pretty. It's a navy colour. It's $8 from Blue Illusion. However, it's a size medium. It's way too big for me, but I think this is so gorgeous. What do you think? Should I try on this dress? I like the shape. There's lots of volume. I like the nautical details. Does it have a belt? No. I guess I could use my own belt to cinch it in. I do like the shape of the skirt on the bottom. It kind of goes into a V, so once it's on the body, it's going to look asymmetric. I'm just not sure about this fringing. Is it too tacky? Perhaps I will try it on. I'm sure I can make this look chic. You guys, I am filming on my iPhone because somehow my brand new camera, it won't film. So I need to go home and hook it up to the DJI settings and recalibrate it. Anyway, it's a whole thing. I just Googled it, thought I could do a quick fix by the settings on this, but it won't even let me get to the settings. Gosh, I'm trying not to get too upset about it because hopefully it's an easy fix. So I'm filming on my phone. But anyway, you guys, to wrap up this thrift with me, yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. I came away with one item only. But let us go through everything. First off, the shoes, the Hermes shoes. Now, to be quite frank, I myself am not a fan of that sandal. Now, what are they called? I forget the name of them. I know it. Why can't I think of it? Anyway, that sandal is everywhere on Instagram, everywhere on YouTube. Every cool girl, every luxury content creator has multiple pairs of those shoes. They were not authentic. I couldn't smell the leather, and because I don't know what the real deal looks like, you can easily be fooled, but I do have a good eye and I can tell that they're not authentic. The reinforced stitching isn't there. That rich smell of the leather isn't there. It's not soft and supple leather. The sole looks a bit weird to me. Had they been authentic, of course I would have grabbed them. For $13.50, I'm sure I could have gotten into the style. You know, I can become an Hermes girl. Next up, we had the two pieces of outerwear. First, it was that poncho kind of knit. I did not like the turtleneck. Had it been an open neck so that you could somehow show a collar of a shirt, you know, something, it was just too, it didn't look right. And it got fluff all over my dress. So now I got to go home and use a lint roller to get all this cheap fluff that's all over my beautiful dress. The Zara jacket just felt cheap and nasty, to be honest. It was also dated. I didn't notice the zip when I was showing it to you. The shape wasn't there. It didn't have that real modern, current, cropped, voluminous, cool jacket vibe that I'm looking for. So yes, I did not take either of those. The Liz Claiborne silk skirt. Beautiful fabric, beautiful craftsmanship. The colors were lovely. The silhouette, however, wasn't my cup of tea, but I thought it looked quite beautiful with the H&M pleated top. Again, that top, the neckline was too wide. It felt and looked a bit cheap. I did love the color. It looked like fast fashion, and H&M do some amazing pieces that look high fashion, if you know what I mean. But that piece was a no. And I did leave the Liz Claiborne skirt as well because I thought, okay, I could take it and try to sell it. It's not current and it's not vintage enough for my liking. The black sleeveless top, again, yeah, dated. High-low hems are not really in at the moment. The fabric was polyester. I did like the neckline from the front. I can't explain it any better than saying it was dated. I know I use this term a lot. When something's dated, it just is not vintage. It's not modern or current. It's just had its day. It's very identifiable by the decade that it was in. But I did, in fact, pick up this adorable skirt because I loved the silhouette. I think the colors on this are so beautiful. The pink is unexpected in a plaid. It fit me well. It was $7, so I got it for $3.50 because orange tags were half off. This could be vintage. It's lined. It's beautifully made. But then again, it may be from some fast fashion brand. I don't know. But in my eyes, it's vintage. So yes, I love this. I know I'm going to wear it and shoot it for my Instagram. So I took that. The dress, you guys, I was and ahhing about it. You know, I almost took it because I thought this could be great to wear in Greece, but it was not well made. The fabric was good, and even the rope detail felt substantial and heavy and not cheap and plasticky, and the beads on there were good, but where the dress came into a V, the seam did not align to the point of the V. It kind of went diagonally, so it just didn't sit right. And those are the details that I really look at. If the pattern is not aligned or the stitching is just half-assed, I get turned off. Even if it is cheap, I just, don't want to be wearing something that looks cheap and nasty and poorly made. I'm not here for the cheap and nasty. I only want to pick up items that I know I'm going to wear or items that I know I can sell, great vintage, and if it's not vintage, then it needs to be of good quality. Like this is lined. There's also this little metal hardware piece on the waist. So if I do wear it with a blouse tucked in, I can show off that waist. The knit, the country road knit, that silhouette, it didn't do anything. It was just straight up and down. The sleeve wasn't voluminous. There was no beautiful cut or design on that piece. The silhouette wasn't there. There was nothing special about it. So yes, I didn't take that either. So that is a wrap on this thrift with me. I do hope you'll excuse me not doing a try on haul portion at home like I normally do. I mean, I only picked up one piece and you saw me style it in there with multiple tops and it just worked. So yeah, that is a wrap on this week's video. Although I didn't find many treasures, I do hope you still enjoyed it. I am just not going to be buying things for the sake of a video. Look at that bag on my back seat. That is yet another bag I need to donate to my local op shop. So yeah, it just seems pointless to me, and I want to be real with you guys. You just never know with op shopping, right? It's hit or miss. Today was a miss, but I still hope you guys had fun coming along for the ride. Please don't forget to come and follow me on Instagram if you are looking for outfit inspo, and I really hope I see you guys in my next one. Bye.